Hey, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon. So happy that you stopped by. Seriously, though, thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with me today. Hey, what do you know? Another Clash of Clans video. Now, okay, so let me tell you guys a little story as I preface what we're going to talk about, the 7 ways to keep Clash of Clans exciting. Honestly, I have seen in my videos, in the comments, a few times from people who watch on YouTube, they say, "Gee, Galadon, did you run out of ideas? Today's episode seemed like you had no more ideas about videos in Clash of Clans." Let's just be completely honest. I have made maybe more Clash of Clans videos than any other creator. If not, I'm definitely up there in the top few, somewhere around 2,100 videos here on YouTube. So yeah, I've made a lot of videos about Clash, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult to think of a subject that you haven't covered before. And along those lines, I was actually having dinner a few minutes earlier with Galawife, and I turned to her and I said, "Honey, what should tomorrow's Clash of Clans video be about?" And she thought for a second, and I didn't expect this. She turns right to me and goes, "Hey, you've made a lot of videos about Clash. You've been playing for many, many years. Why don't you talk about different ways that people can stay interested and excited about Clash of Clans?" And I thought, this is brilliant. This is absolutely a great idea. I hope you guys agree. I thought it would be kind of fun. So we're going to go over the 7 ways to keep Clash of Clans exciting. Now, you may have tried some of these, you may not have thought of some of the others, and you may have ideas that I didn't cover. I would love to hear those down in the comments, and perhaps we can come up with a part 2 where I include viewer suggestions and we can make it 14 ideas. I mean, I'm sure, just like I haven't thought of every possible Clash of Clans subject to cover, I'm sure that I didn't think of all of these either. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about number 1 of the 7 ways to keep Clash of Clans exciting as we watch Galadon pulling off a Queen Walk Miner attack. So of course, you just saw Electro Dragons, now you've got Galadon doing Queen Walk Miner, which you know, if you've been a fan of the channel, you know this is unusual for me, and that's why this is number 1. Try or learn new attack strategies. I'm guilty of this, as I'm sure many others are, becoming creatures of habit. You know, we want to do the same attack over and over again. Maybe it's Lava Loon, maybe it's Miners, maybe it's something like that, maybe it's how you're farming. You're always farming with the exact same army. It can get monotonous, okay? Now, of course, I still love playing Clash of Clans after 6 years of playing, but, you know, you gotta change things up from time to time. So this was a big challenge for me, and I'm far from perfect when it comes to this attack. More often than not, these are not 3 stars, but occasionally it works out, especially now that we have so many players that are switching their bases to multi-target Infernos. But again, this is just basic. Number 1, the idea of changing up your attack strategy. Learn a new one. Maybe you're going to learn it from a fellow clan member, maybe from a YouTuber, maybe from an opposing clan. Maybe you got attacked with a brilliant attack strategy and you would like to try to replicate it. Here is a great way. Just those friendly challenges are there for a reason. Use them and try your best and get better. And eventually, it just comes with practice. Maybe it takes tens, hundreds, thousands of attacks to get it right. But either way, it is something fun. It is something new. It is something different. And it's really been a lot of fun for me, especially with friendly challenges again, to be able to do this without running the risk of letting your clan down in the middle of a war. And again, this is true for everybody. If you're focused on war, trophy hunting, farming, whatever it may be, you can change up that attack strategy and learn something new and different. And who knows, maybe it'll end up being better than before. And that kind of takes me into number 2 of the 7 ways, and that is change your goal. And what I mean by that is, I feel like there are 3 primary communities within Clash of Clans. You've got the farmers, you've got the war players, and you've got the trophy pushers. You know, maybe you're a little bit burned out from always sitting in the clouds. It's time to focus on war. You want to get better at those 3-star war attacks, more friendly challenges. Maybe you're farming constantly. Maybe you're only at Town Hall 6, 7, 8, 9. Take a break from farming and try pushing for a season. See how far you can get, even if you're a lower Town Hall level. There can be a definite challenge to that as you suddenly start facing higher and higher level bases. You'll have to change your attack strategy. You may have to change your goals. You may be happy with just a 1 star when you're a Town Hall 8 going up against Town Hall 9s and 10s. And again, it's not permanent, just a temporary switch just to change things up might be all you need to feel excited about Clash of Clans again. Now, a huge aspect of Clash of Clans is, of course, the social aspect, the clans. The clans are what make this game great, and the ability to make friends, to interact with other great people who share a similar opinion about the game that you do, probably. And why not? Maybe it's time to visit another clan. Is your clan active? Is it really what you want? Are you getting enough communication, support from those clan members? Maybe you are a diehard. Maybe you are to the end with this clan. Maybe you even renamed yourself so that your clan name is part of your player name. Then, of course, I would never suggest leaving your clan, but maybe you could help recruit. Maybe it's time to go out to social media, check out Twitter, check out the forums, check out Reddit, see if you can't grab 1 or 2 new people to kind of liven things up within your clan. There's always global. That's hit or miss. But either way, maybe you've got sister or feeder clans that you can visit for a day or a season. You never know. There's lots of different ways that you can kind of change things up socially, and that keeps the game interesting as well. So let's move on to number 4, and as we do, obviously we're watching a recent defense that I won against a much lower level player, and that kind of took me to, how about building new bases? This is always interesting because it's sometimes just as fun to take a defense as it is to attack. Maybe you want to intentionally remove your shield and your guard, get out there and see if you can design a completely original base that can withstand attacks from other clan members, whether it be a friendly challenge, it be maybe not in war unless you're like a friendly war type clan, not the place to, again, to experiment with attacks or defenses, or of course out in trophy hunting. You never know what's going to happen. It's worth a try. This base, I have no imagination. I've been running this base for a long time, and yeah, not a whole lot has changed here. But what about the builder base? That could be part of changing your goal like earlier, or it could also be building bases, a new base, or even a troll base. This was one that I recently built. The idea was that the attackers had to drop barbarians at the bottom and try to get to the, well, they should probably go after the gem mine. That seems like a more appropriate goal. All right, we'll switch these two up. But see the idea, you tell them exactly where they have to attack from and with what, and you can have a little fun in your clan, and it's another good way to interact with fellow clan members. So let's go ahead and do a builder base attack as we talk about number 5, and this one's kind of interesting. Number 5, stop playing. Stop playing and start watching, start interacting, and what I mean by that is maybe it's time to take a quick break from Clash of Clans and go watch. Wait a minute, you are watching Clash of Clans. Hey, good job. You guys are already doing number 5. Congrats. But how about also going to a live stream? I mean, there you can watch somebody play Clash and interact with them, chat directly. Maybe they will give you ideas of other things you would like to try, or you might even be giving them good ideas. Hint, hint, you could come to twitch.tv/GaladonCoc or fb.gg/RealGaladonGaming and hang out with me. I do my best to chat with everybody that shows up in the chat. Make sure you check out my Twitter @GaladonGaming because I almost always tweet out when I go live on either platform. That's the best way to follow me and know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so let's move on to number 6 of 7 ways to stay excited about Clash of Clans, and that would be achievements. And what I mean is, why not go down the list, check out and see if you're close to completing any achievements to get free gems. You never know. You could be getting some free gems for completing those achievements, and they're just kind of fun, whether it be, loot or defense or destroying a certain type of building, something like that. It's just a way to change up what you're doing so that you've fallen into a rut. You claw your way out of it and do something else for a while. Maybe there's one achievement on that list that you'd like to tick off, and then you can go back to farming or go back to trophy pushing. And that takes us to the last item on our list, the last of the 7 ways to keep Clash of Clans exciting, and it may be the most obvious. That would be start a new account. It is so easy to do these days with Supercell ID. You can have multiple accounts on one device, switch between them in just seconds. Why not? I've done it before. You've probably done it before already. Why not, if you haven't played it in a while, go load up that Town Hall 6, 7, 8 account and try it out. Maybe You've even done something different with that account. You're focusing on just leveling up the heroes or just a certain type of troop, or you're not worrying about walls. You're building a defenseless base, a wall-less base. Anything like that could be done. It's another way to try things out, or of course, you could go back like I've done and just try to max out an earlier town hall where it might have been weeks, months, or years since you had even played that town hall level. I'm having a surprising amount of fun on my Town Hall 9 right now, I have to admit. It's been a lot of fun, and of course, I do also have other Town Hall levels, including a completely maxed out Town Hall 6 that I've thought about taking to 7, but I kind of think it's cool to have like a max of each Town Hall as a reference, just in case I want to do something. One of these days, I'm thinking about doing a war with all of my accounts doing the attacks. So, just an idea. See, a way for me to keep myself interested. But I know that I haven't thought of all of them, and that's why I would love to hear from you guys, the viewers. If you've got feedback, you have comments, you have other ideas that maybe have kept you interested in the game for years and years, share them with me. I will share them in a future episode. As always, I appreciate your time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being part of the Gala fam. But now it is time to get out there, be kind to other people, be kind to animals, and of course, I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, idea number 8. Win Clash of Clans. Oh wait, I beat them to it.